Yo, fine scouts and intrepid internet travelers, welcome to my channel. I'm Josh, your Binge Buffoon, if you will have me. Today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, for the next 28 days, I will be watching 28 Days Later. I've only seen Danny Boyle's 28 Days Later once, years ago. I'm not particularly a fan of the horror genre, but I do enjoy the zombies, post-apocalyptic genre, as it typically explores the inevitable collapse of society at the hands of humanity. Our pursuit of a utopia always resulting in a dystopia. So last night I was thinking about revisiting this film, and then I had a thought. What if I watched 28 Days Later over the course of 28 days? No, Josh, that's an idiotic idea, I told myself, and that's exactly why I'm doing it. I've never planned on watching anything on this channel that I've already seen, even things I vaguely remember, but I'm making an exception for this idea, which could double as a daily journal, I guess, because you'll see me age 28 days in real time. It's like Richard Linklater's Boyhood, except I am no longer a boy already. Look, I have no idea how this video is going to turn out or how it's even really going to work. As of right now, I just plan on sitting here every day and watching 4 minutes of this film, because the runtime in total is 112 minutes. Divide that by 28. 4 minutes at a time. Hopefully, if this video ever gets posted, by the end of it, it will be 28 days later from this moment right now that I'm recording. I should say right now that each 4 minutes that I record from each day won't be featured in the entire video. As this is the case with every reaction video, you can't just post an entire movie online, so I will edit out portions. You will just see snippets at times of me from different days. I don't know how this is gonna... This will be interesting. A lot can change in 28 days, or nothing. I suspect nothing will change. I'll probably just be sitting here again. Hopefully our society doesn't collapse. Reaction channel. Let's ride the coattails of other people's art. Also, I thought about this movie because 28 months later is in pre-production. But you can't find 28 Days Later anywhere to watch online, or stream, or rent, or anything. So I guess I'm not starting this today. I know it was dumb of me to not look up if this was available before I recorded this intro. I thought it was on Peacock or something. I don't know. Alright, it's the evening of July 13th. I had to order the movie on eBay because you can't find it anywhere to stream online. You can't buy it on Amazon. You can't rent it. There's nothing you can do to watch it online unless you're going to resort to using a torrent site and downloading it illegally or whatever. I imagine it's because it's a 20th Century Fox film. There's got to be some issues with the rights. I don't really know what's going on. Maybe it'll show up on Disney someday. Doubt it. Maybe Hulu. I don't know. This is the case for a lot of old movies, so it's kind of a shame. Get your copy while you can. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Well, it's not Fox Searchlight. Now it's just Searchlight, right? Shit, man. It's like a similar opening to The Last of Us. Obviously, The Last of Us was inspired by this, as were a plethora of other entries in the genre, the zombies genre. Even Walking the Dead was probably inspired by this, right? Because isn't it like this guy wakes up in the hospital? Cillian Murphy's character? I don't actually know. What the fuck? An ape watching all these TVs? Yeah, I don't remember any of this. Oh, is this gonna be because the virus originated from apes? Like some 12 Monkeys shit? Bingo. Damn. Yeah, I don't really remember this movie at all, I guess. Run, Doc, run! These guys are crazy, they're wearing all black shit. No masks.
We have a break-in. Get to section.
Or do they just...
The chimps are infected.
Infected with what?
In order to cure, you must first understand.
Infected with what?
So they infected the apes on purpose? Yeah, what the fuck's he talking about? And that's where I'm stopping for today. I enjoy when a post-apocalyptic film or novel, piece of media, whatever it may be, has the courage to identify the origin of the outbreak or what caused the collapse of civilization. Leaving it ambiguous is certainly effective because your mind is allowed to run wild. And I think that's probably the way to go in fun horror movies like Dawn of the Dead, because that's not really social commentary. But I think it's important to identify the cause when you're trying to convey a more visceral and prudent message about the nature of humanity or civilization, society, and how they're prone to collapsing. Or in this case, in the case of this movie, it's our inability to stop or slow down when we're trying to advance medical or technological advancement when we know it's too dangerous, whether that be because of greed or ambition, negligence. All right, day 2. We got Tyler Durden and the gang bothering this doc because he's experimenting on pissed off monkeys. Rage. I actually saw this part yesterday. But what does he mean they're infected with rage? Like they're amped up, they're on Adderall and cocaine and all the fun stuff.
Stop! You've no idea!
Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Okay, I said all this, but what was the point of it, the experiments with the monkeys? I want to know. So it's not zombies, they're just... I don't know. That's such a cool opening, though. It's short and sweet and effective. 28 days later. If I remember correctly, this is gonna be like... It's basically The Walking Dead, right? Cillian Murphy's gonna wake up in a hospital because he was injured and he's been unconscious this whole time. It's just a great way to start an apocalyptic movie because then the protagonist is truly a surrogate for the audience. Oh, he's naked. Was that necessary? I didn't realize I had seen Cillian Murphy's penis before. Can't wait to see Oppenheimer, by the way. Flaccid penis, too. That was brave, Cillian. One of the best actors of our generation, ladies and gentlemen. Truly. For his generation.
Hello?
And he's using his real accent, I think. He hasn't aged much, has he? Honestly, I really didn't appreciate him until Peaky Blinders. But I should have. Or why order the Peaky Blinders? That's the end of day 2. You know, there's been a fly in my apartment for about a week. And I've tried to kill it so many times. And it's only made it stronger, more reactive. Now it's a nightmare. I think it's officially safe to say that I have a pet. His name is Albert. Also, I can't keep talking to the camera every day before I do this like it's a video journal because it's just really going to impede the editing process and make it a nightmare for me. Pepsi. Just the goat of product placement. I think Pepsi also was in that Brad Pitt movie, World War Z. At the end, it played a huge role. To be honest, I don't know what my reaction would be if I woke up in a hospital after however long of being unconscious and it was just vacant. I'd be scared, but there'd be an element of excitement as well. Tantalizing curiosity. But then 30 minutes and I'd be like, okay guys, it's not funny. This isn't funny. I just assume everyone's playing a joke on me because I'm such a narcissist that everyone would just agree to do something like this. All the British flags and patriotic things on the ground. Big Ben. So wild.
Hello!
I mean, I don't know if you can see what's going on here, bud, but doesn't look like anyone's going to answer you. Some guy just pops out his window. Oh, hey! How's your day going? Wow. He's picking up the money like it matters. Yeah, I mean, that's what you would, naturally. Conditioned to do so. It's interesting to think how they made London look so vacant back in 2002 like this for filming. I don't think this had the biggest budget. We are in London, right? This isn't Cincinnati or something? Safe to say he's stressed. I like the music they used for this. It's an ironic place to go. Fucking nigh. The end is fucking nigh? Oh, extremely fucking nigh. The end is extremely fucking nigh. Yeah. Repent. The end is extremely nigh. Well, what an anxious priest. Or man of God. Holy shit. And they all just died at church. Dude.
Hello?
Oh, these are infected. Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess I'll just call them infected like Last of Us. Dude, you still seem really calm after these weirdos just out of like, never mind. I'm just gonna take my bag of cash and cans and get the fuck out of here. And here's the anxious priest.
Are you okay?
No, he's not okay, dude.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Have you never seen a zombie movie, dude? It would have clicked. I would have figured it out. Fun. Oh, that's right. We're running from the flock. The very angry flock. Oh, and he's getting saved. That's nice. I really like it is very early 2000s, but I like the musical choices because it's not so much terror as it is just rock music. Well, yeah, I mean... Oh shit, they're blowing up this petrol station. It's London, so we say petrol. Why am I picking my nose?
Let's go! Let's go! Please tell me what the fuck is going on.
Oh. Naomie Harris?
The giraffe falls over. The man goes to leave, and barman says, "Oi, you can't leave that lion there. It's not a lion. It's a giraffe."
It's completely humorless.
Why? That was a terrible and simultaneously fantastic joke.
I'm a bicycle courier. A car cut across me. And then I wake up today in hospital. I wake up and I'm... What's your name? Jim.
Well, at least you didn't really have anything going for you anyway. I mean, Bike Messenger? Kidding. I'm kidding. Shut up, Bike Messengers. We need you. Do we? Not anymore.
I've got some bad news.
World ended while you were asleep, bro.
And then it wasn't on the TV anymore. It was in the street outside. It was coming through your windows. It was a virus. The infection was everywhere. The army blockades were overrun. And that's when the extras started.
And I'm pausing. Just interrupt Naomie Harris, my dearest Naomie.
What about the government? What are they doing?
There's no government.
Of course there's a government.
No, of course there's not a
They're in
government.
a bunker or a plane.
No, there's no government, no police, no army, no TV, no radio.
No TV?
Like Cillian.
Well, I'm out.
Yours will be dead too.
Look, I have to find them. They live in Deptford. I can walk it, okay?
Well, you'll go and come back, yeah? No one ever comes back.
Well, I'm sure somebody's come back. So.
You never go anywhere alone unless you've got no choice. Unless the two only travel during daylight. It's a model. We'll all go and find your dead parents together, okay?
That guy's got his zombie apocalypse gloves on.
If you wanted to slow down, you'd have to say.
You know, he's lucky he met them. Well, I guess he ran into zombies first, or the infected first, to be fair, but these guys are really nice for people you just randomly run into. First people you meet, who not only are nice and like, yeah, come join us, but are willing to give you the whole rundown of everything that's happened. Of course, that was for us, but...
And with anyone.
I understand.
Okay.
I'd go home too, honestly. I'd have to. You have to just to know. But it doesn't look disturbed at all, really. Oh, smelling death. Fuck, that'd be tough. At least they went out on their own terms. Is that a drawing he made or something? Or baby, a picture of him? Oh yeah, it's a picture of him as a kid. Jim, with endless love, we left you sleeping. Now we're sleeping with you. Don't wake up. Wow. That letter would break me, man. Or note on the back of the picture, rather.
They died peacefully. You should be grateful.
Yeah.
Great.
Right.
My parents and my sisters, we went to Paddington Station.
They didn't get off as easy.
Could buy our way onto a plane. I remember my dad had all this cash, even though cash was completely useless.
Right. It's like him grabbing money before.
I lost my grip on my sister's hand. I looked down and I was standing on all these people. Like a carpet. People who have fallen, and climb over more people, so I did that. I climbed. And I saw my dad. His face. Selena's right. You should be grateful.
That's a pretty good monologue. I did a good job. I mean, Jim didn't have to see his parents become infected, but he did see their rotten corpses, which is still... Weird to be in your parents' house or his house. I don't know if he lived with his parents. I don't know how old Cillian is. And I know in Britain it's more socially acceptable to live with your parents longer. America. They're Red Foreman, but nicer. Kind eyes.
Are you back?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna run this a little longer today. I want to see this video.
How was it?
Fine.
Give me a drink of that, will you?
It's empty.
Working on them then.
Holy fuck, that's like a coordinated attack, and we're done for the day. Oh. How did he not get bitten in that?
Mr. Bridges.
Were you bitten?
Obviously he didn't get bitten, but the protagonist is too early.
Mark?
This dude's bitten. How did he get bit so quick? And frickin' Thomas Shelby's just getting, it's just... Holy shit, oh, she's chopping off his arm. Holy fuck, this is... Yup. Yup. What Rick Grimes would have done. He's done it. That was risky, though, because he wasn't prepared and you're just hacking at him and he's flailing. You could have killed him. Maybe he is dead.
More infected will be coming. They always do.
Pepsi again. They do refer to him as infected.
I mean, how did you know he was infected?
The blood.
Yeah, but there was blood everywhere. It was on me. It was on you.
I didn't know he was infected, okay? I could see.
Yeah, that's true. But that's a...
It's infected. You've got between 10 and 20 seconds to kill them.
Oh, 10 to 20 seconds to kill them? So he's dead. I thought she...
What happens to you, I'll do in a heartbeat.
But why not even try to just take the arm off? Like, that's what I assumed she was going to do.
Got any plans, Jim? Do you want us to find a cure and save the world, or just fall in love and fuck?
Yes. I like that stuff in this genre. Call me old-fashioned. But you guys don't have to do that if you don't want to. I mean, fuck humanity and curing it. And you're not horny. I mean, whatever. Don't care. They turn that quick, though? 10 to 20 seconds? That's wild. What am I talking about? If it's that quick, how the fuck does it even go through your bloodstream that... I mean, I guess.
What is it about tower blocks and shopping trolleys, huh?
Stop talking. It's a long way up.
He was trying to make chit-chat. I think he's into her. She just told you it's not going to happen, bro.
Now, I do need a break. By the way.
Ignore all that. I was working out, and sometimes even after I shower, my boobs continue to sweat. I just take it as a sign that I'm doing something right.
You've got no fat on you, and all you've had to eat is sugar. So you're crashing. What we can do about that. So pump you full of painkillers and give you more sugar.
So it's been... How does she know all this? I mean, besides being... God damn it, Pepsi.
That's an infected. Oh no, they're in. Move!
Wait for me, please!
She's out, dude.
Down the corridor, flat 157. Move! Thank you. Thank you.
You guys picked the right apartment complex. What was this that just cuts to Cillian? Just, oh! God. Get it together, Cillian.
Open up! Where's Dad? What?
Dad's clearly the one with the SWAT gear.
Where's Dad?
Go in. Go in.
Is this gonna be the good doctor? Because I remember him, the first doctor from the revival, Christopher, is it Eccleston? Eccleston? No, this guy's too heavy set.
So,
It's Brendan Gleeson! What a pleasant surprise! And he's just immediately happy when he takes his ski mask off. What a lovely man to meet in the apocalypse.
come on.
Oh, I see. Now I'm getting creepy vibes.
This is great. It's just great.
Oh no, no! I misjudged this. I misjudged the situation. He's not a good person. This is creepy. It's not Christmas either, I don't think.
Look, sit, please. Get comfortable.
Where are the bloody glasses?
Middle cupboard.
So this is your place? It's nice.
Alright, well, I guess I'll find out what Brendan's true intentions are tomorrow.
You okay in there, Jim?
Seems creepy right now.
We have a spare room. In there. Are you and Selena? No.
No. He might wish. Oh, he looks real clean. Please, Jim, pretend you're not trying to woo her right now.
So what do you make of them?
Well, they're desperate.
I think they're good people.
Good people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like Brennan's the type of dude that his wife's. I genuinely don't remember this movie that
That's
well,
nice, but
and
you
I
should
don't
be more
remember what I'm
concerned
about to
about
say if
whether
it's
they can
actually
slow you
true.
down.
Right, because if they slowed you down
I'd leave them behind.
in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you would. Okay, sure you would.
I
What about
wouldn't.
that movie's gonna test this? I think you're
You're
gonna
gonna
save
wind up getting
Jim.
yourself killed.
I think Brennan's probably has his wife as a zombie in the closet or something.
You think I don't get it, but I do get it. And I know I'd be dead already if I hadn't met you. I mean, thank you.
Yeah.
And I mean, sure.
She's trying really hard to avoid forming a connection with him. I always say sure when people try to be nice to me as well, or give me a compliment. Sure. I gotta go home.
You drink it,
Holy
it evaporates,
fuck.
turns stagnant.
Smart.
You never think it. Needing rain so badly.
Yeah, in London.
Not in fucking England.
Yeah. Just the biggest stereotype is that it rains all the time. I've only been there once. I mean, my stepmom's from Sheffield, and in turn my extended family, Yorkshire and that northern England. But I would travel, up. You'd fly into the middle of the country. Manchester, London once, I think.
Oh my god. Soldiers.
Oh, that's Christopher. That's Doctor Who. On the radio.
You must find us. Salvation
Just
is
repeat. Recording? Yeah, it's recording, but this is where it's telling us to go.
Christopher Eccleston is telling them to go somewhere.
Way things are, we might need 2-3 days to get up there.
We.
Sound carries in this flat. Me and Hannah do need you more than you need us.
Look, I
No,
did.
that's
she
okay.
said.
It's the truth. Something might happen to me. Hannah'd be alone. I couldn't risk it.
Maybe he's not a bad person. Or creepy.
And that stuff about the answer to infection, I mean, there is no answer to infection. It's already done pretty much all the damage it can.
Maybe they have a cure.
Maybe they've got nothing at all.
I don't think they have anything.
We could die trying, Frank.
Or die here. It isn't true what Dad said. You need us just the same as we need you.
Why?
So we have to try and get there.
Get there how?
Oh, they have the Ghostbusters mobile. It's a taxi. It looked like.
Just so you know, I don't take checks or credit cards.
Funny.
What do you think?
It's the most direct route to the other side of the river.
No. Then we should take the indirect route, the one that's in broad daylight and that's not underground.
Let's just get it done.
Seems like a bad idea.
No.
This is an interesting musical
See, this
choice.
is a really shit idea.
Again.
You know why? Because it's really obviously a shit idea.
Hold on!
Frank's just got some balls all of a sudden. He's just like, you know what? I've been in the flat too long. He's having some fun too. They all are. It's kind of beautiful. I suppose this is why we chose this as music. Oh, now you have a flat tire. Classic. That every time I have fun in a car, same thing.
World's worst place to get a flat, huh?
Agreed. Think we better do this quick.
They're gonna get attacked.
Hey, did you hear that? Hey, hey.
Oh, the rats.
Oh no! Fucking rat! Get off!
Jesus! I fell asleep before and had a dream that The Rock was my friend. We went to high school together. Which is weird. Usually he's my father. I guess that means I'm getting over my daddy issues.
Running from the infected.
Oh, the rats. Jesus. Jesus Christ, Cillian's screaming a lot. Damn. I'm really adept. Is it awkward zombie running? What? The shelves are full? How's that even possible? You know what I mean? Wouldn't everything have been pillaged? This is like a... I mean, I get why they're so happy. This is... Kids in a candy store, kids in a pantry. Look at this. Oh, where are the apples? That nice. Come on. Just instead of kicked it.
Now, single malt, 16-year-old.
Oh, man's got class standards. I've already said it, but I really like the music choices, the soundtrack of this film. But Danny Boyle is sort of he's got good taste when it comes to music. Something that's evident by all of his films. Stocked up, and now we stare at things.
Either we do this now, or we're walking. Not you.
In the car, kid. Oh, they're just getting the gas. They're siphoning gas from. I saw a TikTok of someone farting in the theater right before the bomb goes off at Oppenheimer. That's just genius comedy. I know in my Oppenheimer review for everyone who saw that, I took the movie very seriously, and I was like, God damn these kids for not. But that's just genius comedy.
We've got enough food, Jim.
We don't have any cheeseburgers. Going on holidays with your
Last cheeseburgers for 60 miles? But I don't think you're gonna... Whatever. Jim's a liability. Yeah, it smells terrible in here. You're not gonna find a McDouble worth consuming. I mean, yeah, see, you shouldn't have came in here. Dude. It's a kid! Sorry, fly. I hate you? Did he just speak? I was distracted by a fucking fly. So they're just angry people.
Find anything, Jim.
No, let's get out of here.
Wasn't Albert, by the way. See, I don't have a screened, like, back door, and sometimes people will come over and just leave the door open. It's like, dude, you don't realize what I go through. The English countryside really is beautiful. I took a train from Manchester to Sheffield once. Well, twice. Up to visit family and then back down when I flew out. But yeah, dude, that ride is just...
What did you say?
Because I'm in Wisconsin, and our countryside's a little different. It's just flat, you know, cornfields and fucking farms, cows. It smells like shit. Out there you got hills and lambs, sheep.
Like a family.
Do you think they're infected?
Horses.
No.
Everything's so green and pretty. I thought Brendan Gleeson was going to be a creep, but he's a beautiful man in this.
You were thinking that you'll never hear another piece of original music ever again. You'll never read a book that hasn't already been written.
Yeah, art art is just done, pretty much. I mean, you can create, but you can't share the creations with other people beyond those in your immediate vicinity.
That's what you were thinking.
Yeah, maybe she's the one who's...
I was thinking I was wrong.
About trusting someone?
Cheeky monkey.
I was wrong when I said that staying alive is as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah.
You stole my thought.
I watched the new Puss in Boots recently, and... Oh, this is kind of like the message of that film. It's about perspective. Outlook.
It's getting late. Think we better stay here for the night.
Yeah, but they're gonna die. Brendan Gleeson and his daughter, they're fucked. This isn't a happy movie. I really don't remember how this movie goes at all. But I have to assume.
Safe enough.
Selena didn't seem to have any trouble.
Yeah, no.
She's used to it. She's like a soldier sleeping in a cave, you know?
What is it?
Oh, she immediately just has the... That's not a machete. Yeah, it is a machete.
Bloody hell.
Oh, she takes pills. Valium, man.
Not only will we be able to get to sleep, but if we're attacked in the middle of the night,
We'll
I
smile.
won't even care.
Yeah.
No.
I can't sleep.
Yeah, don't take it. It's not worth it. I had a family member addicted to pills. That's probably too much information, but I did try Valium once because...
We're off of one.
All right, we're on.
But am sort of... I approach medication with trepidation. This is a dream. And the livestock's running, which... He's so good at screaming, Cillian. I nearly had fucking everything! I just think of that for... That was one of my favorite scenes in Peaky. That's season 2? End of season 2? Season 3?
Thanks, Dad.
Season 4? I don't remember, actually, no. Thanks, Dad. Aww. Aww. Movie's got some heart that I don't remember it having. You've officially reached the deep V portion of the video. I wish I had better cleavage to show you, but this is all we're working with. Regardless, if you've made it this far, you are indeed an intrepid internet traveler. It's morning.
Come on, sleepyhead!
I don't remember the second one, 28 Weeks Later, but I feel like it was more action-packed. I like that this one's about people more.
Stop at the pub along the way. Door.
This religious or ethereal music. You know, I can't imagine that Christopher Eccleston is gonna be very fantastic when we meet him. I don't remember him being. I feel like it's a bunch of soldiers who suck. Classic. As if you're just trying to grab the wind or something. I always used to still do.
Must be Manchester.
Manchester, the whole city.
No fire crews to put it out.
It's just on fire? The whole city? Well, eventually it would stop, right? Holy shit. But it's only been 28 days. 15 in my case.
This is it.
We're here, Doc. You can fix this with your telephone booth, right? Your police booth. Sorry. That was a major sin. Right there. Police box. What the fuck? They bailed on breakfast. They have 2 things of pepper. That's good. Salt's bad for you.
I don't understand, Dad. Did they leave?
Did they leave, Dad? I don't understand, Dad. Did they leave?
Vehicles. Should check the vehicles. There has to be something.
Wooden acting by that child, I'm sorry, but she's a child, so whatever.
Can't believe it.
Frank.
We have to go.
Yeah.
Go fucking where?
That's the $1 million question. Oh.
Get out of it.
No, Frank! Oh, man. Did they see this? Is he gonna...
Dad, are you alright?
He's only got 20... He's got a matter of seconds, right?
Hannah, I love you very much.
What?
Keep away from me. Stay where you are.
Dad?
Hannah, get the fuck back! Kill him.
He's infected.
The bat! Just do it. It's not Frank anymore. Oh, the soldiers. Fuck, man.
Dad?
What a mundane and anticlimactic way to get infected, but... Yeah. No blaze of glory, really. Why couldn't the soldiers have showed up before?
I repeat, 1 male, 2 female. ETA 15.
Fuck, man. Now this actress playing Hannah has to force tears I'm not gonna believe? Sorry, I think I made a joke about her acting yesterday. And that wasn't cool. She's doing a good job. Here he is. Here he is. The doctor. Except he's blonde in this life.
Henry West.
Henry West. Cillian's butt. He really has been naked in this movie. Twice. Yeah, these soldiers are rapscallions.
Well, she's lost her dad, Jim. That's how she is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to have to fucking cope. I want her to be okay. It was all just fun.
I feel like he took advantage of the moment. Okay. Fine. We said we weren't gonna do this, but okay, do it. Go for it. Why not? Just... Oh, she's leaving. She made the right call.
So you heard our broadcast.
This guy's an egomaniac. Living in a mansion.
You were hoping for a full brigade, an army base with helicopters and a field hospital. The answer to infection.
Mm-hmm. That's what you said.
Well, as I said before, it's here. Though it may not be quite what you imagined.
Got cult leader vibes.
You're quite safe here.
Just pet him like a dog.
What are you cooking, Jones?
Surprise, sir.
I can't wait.
Yeah, you seem really excited.
Meet Naylor.
Mailer? Jim. Jim. Mailer.
Taylor, hi. Day 18, 28 days later. Probably one of the longest relationships I've ever been in. Well, not really. Maybe. Don't judge. Also, I'm feeling under the weather, but I'm here. Anyway, not wearing any pants, but I'm here. I put this nice shirt on to try and look presentable. Oh, I didn't need to see that right now. We're learning something about infection, that's right.
In a way.
In a way.
He's telling me he'll never bake bread, plant crops, raise livestock. He's telling me he's futureless.
That's just a poetic way of saying nothing.
And eventually he'll tell me how long the infected take to starve to death.
That's something. They're happy. He's totally a cult leader, basically. My God. Look at the way he's just, this is ridiculous. And the chef.
Omelette! You've prepared a feast, Jones.
Honour of our guests, sir.
Absolutely.
This is weird. Chef's apron's weird, too. It's not weird, it's effeminate. There's nothing wrong with that, sorry.
Jones, did you notice while cooking that these eggs are off?
I thought the salt might cover the taste, sir.
Get rid of it.
We'll all have eggs again, once everything's back to normal.
Nothing's getting back to normal.
Man has only been around for a few blinks of an eye. So if the infection wipes us all out, that is a return to normality.
At a point.
And before that, as far back as I care to remember, people killing people. Which, to my mind, puts us in a state of normality right now.
Point two. Oh yeah, because infected ran into the... Oh, it's a bunch. Okay, I was gonna say, if it's just one, relax, guys. Also, if let's say one does run into the field, and then you have all this noise going off, wouldn't that attract more, you fucking idiots? Why would there be an alarm, you morons? Like a noise, just... Yeah. Yeah, these guys are wild. So I forgot to hit my timer. This is gonna run more than 4 minutes. These idiots had way too much fun.
Listen, sweetheart. You ain't gonna be needing this anymore, eh?
Who is this, Selena or Hannah?
Picture now.
Selena. Don't fuck with her, man.
My apologies.
Are you sorry, though?
Drink?
Yes. Let's discuss men stuff.
Since it began, who have you killed? You wouldn't be alive now if you hadn't killed somebody.
Oh, this is some Alexandria question. What's her face? I don't know, but Rick also asked people this when they were bringing people to the jail. Killed a boy.
But you had to. 8 days ago, I found Jones with his gun in his mouth. He said he was going to kill himself because there was no future. I moved us from the blockade. I set the radio broadcasting, and I promised them women.
Wait. Oh my God. This is some narcissistically perverted shit. And he knows it. Just a bunch of incels getting together after the world ends. You don't have to do this, guys. Oh, they knocked out Jim.
You can be with us. But I can't let them go.
Jesus Christ. Don't join the incels, man.
Him too.
They're sleeping in their beds next to their wives. Starting the world again when the rest of the fucking world hasn't even stopped. How could infection cross the oceans? How could it cross the mountains?
It has.
They stopped it.
I'm sure it has.
Now TVs are playing and planes are flying in the sky and the rest of the world is continuing as fucking normal.
That's quite the delusion, probably. No.
What would you do with a diseased little island?
Oh, I suppose that's a good idea. That's a
They
suggestion.
quarantined us.
Just the UK.
There is no infection, it's just people killing people. He's insane!
That is insane. But I think he acknowledges the fact that there's an infection. He's just an incel. That clouds your judgment. The dry spells. It happens. Don't let that define you. Like it defined these guys. They take him out the woods to shoot him? Oh, this was the guy ranting was the guy from dinner, obviously, right?
Mr. God, it's gonna end badly for you.
Move. Come on, move, get up!
You know, if Hamish was here, they'd never be in this mess. Frank. Brendan Gleeson. Hamish was his name in Braveheart. Character's name. He was a wild boy. Oh, so they've killed a lot of people. Holy fuck. All the dudes who didn't agree with them. Or didn't let them... Well, they'd have more... They don't have any women. But yeah, all the men who didn't agree with them. I was gonna say all the men who wouldn't let them have their women. I don't know if that...
I'm gonna enjoy this. You stupid!
What an idiot. What just happened?
Where's he fucking gone? Get up, Down!
Smart. I mean, if there's a pile of corpses, just pretend to be a corpse. That's the move. Oh, Jim, what are you gonna do? Oh, where does shirt go? Oh, it blends in better? Or he used it. Yeah.
We're fucked. Relax.
What do you mean you're fucked? It's not like he can go to the police and be like, these guys are up to skullduggery, you know? I don't know how they'd be fucked. They'd never even have to tell Henry about it. What are you gonna do, though? Come back with... I mean, you gotta get Selena and Hannah out of there. The fuck's that? What was that? It didn't look like a plane. Maybe it was, but maybe what the dude said about the isolation or quarantining off of the UK was true. I don't know. Fuck you guys.
Come on, it's only dressing up.
Oh, man.
You need to leave me alone with Hannah. If you want us to get changed, you have to leave the room. Okay?
His energy is weird.
Yeah, alright. Alright. Come on, let's...
This is a very disconcerting place to pause, but I must. When she forced that kiss on him to gain his favor, he looked more afraid of her than he was of him. I don't know. I don't know what that guy's... It almost looks like he feels bad.
Come on, read this.
I could be totally wrong.
Are you trying to kill me?
Oh, she is.
I'm making you not care.
Oh. Jim, how's he gonna get them out of here? Just go. He's gonna go John Wick. He doesn't. He's a bike messenger. This is when we find out about his double life. He was a bike messenger, sure. That isn't all he was and is. No, he's just doing this to bring all the infected. Wouldn't that be the move? To get infected to storm the compound or the mansion, like to the point where it'd be overwhelmed. No, he's just drawing out Henry. I guess it's not The Walking Dead. The infected don't give a shit about sound. What are you gonna... What's the move here, though?
Oh, it's gonna be like Jack Reacher in the rain, taking him out. We just get the... Maybe he is just secretly a badass. I guess we're all secretly a badass under the right circumstances, and this would be the right circumstances for Jim, I suppose. He's pissed. Anger is productive. He's going up against soldiers. When did he become a cat like this? Dude, he's a savage all of a sudden. He's a badass. Well, he's in love. That's what it is. They're messing with Selena.
Davis!
Davis! This is not a fantastic situation. Dude, they're terrible soldiers. Dude, that was so smart of Jim to do this. I don't know when he had time to do that. He just... Oh, boobs. Dude, Henry is terrified. And I'm pausing on terrified Henry running into the woods. Like a fool, like a child. Who's afraid of the dark. Oh, that's right, Jim's Batman.
Where are you? Here.
Fun fact. Oh, they're red dresses? Oh my god. Fun fact, Cillian Murphy actually did audition for Batman in Batman Begins. Now he gets his moment. This was before. This is creepy, them just sitting on this old couch.
I heard something. Sound like a claymore to me.
Those pills.
Oh, she is...
I think they're having an effect.
I don't remember what the pills were. Valium or something?
Do if they don't come back. Will you be the officer if Henry is dead? I don't think they are coming back. I think they've been killed.
So sit sharp!
No. Well, yes and no.
And you're gonna be next.
Who's Hannah all of a sudden? Well, I guess it's just... Oh, fuck.
Don't worry. I feel fine. Really.
Yeah, you're just high, girl. Oh. This was smart. Infected, man. That was kind of funny the way that was shot.
What you gonna do now?
Run around. Yep.
Defend these stairs with your fucking life.
I like this music. Where's Hannah going? What the fuck? I'm going over 4 minutes. Fuck it. I need to see things. This sounds like triumphant ending music or something. Yeah, and Jim stabs him. The Lannisters send their regards. Oh, Henry's home. Honey, I'm home. Honeys and men. This is what you get. This is what you get. My captain, my king, forgive me. I don't know, I'm having Fellowship of the Ring flashbacks. Oh, dolls. Yeah, I'd get I'd get out of that room.
I haven't got any bullets. I haven't got any fucking bullets.
Fuck.
Don't fucking leave me.
No, see you, dude. We don't care about you. What's he doing? Using Selena as a hostage to keep Jim at bay? Jim's really just hulked out.
It's just you, mate. I'm gonna get you out of here. Then we're gonna find a nice little fucking place somewhere. Just you and me.
No, I think that's what's gonna happen, but not with you. He's just gonna live happily with Jim. Dude. Damn. Jim's just a different man. He's just a different guy. Dude. Oh my god. When we met this guy, and when we met, okay, this is such a role reversal for these two characters. When we met Jim, he was for lack of a better, more acceptable term or label. And now they made Selena of sorts. Like, why would she? Oh, she just because she thinks he might be infected. Because. Oh, because he just. Because she's like, who's this guy? Oh, now they're making out. Yeah, I mean, you've been making me wait for this for like 20 some days. I've been wanting to see you guys kiss. Even though you kind of kissed before.
We're gonna be okay. It's not all fucked. We've got a chance.
But you know what I mean? Jim was sort of helpless when he met Selena, and she was the one hardened by this world. And then they put her in a dress and took Jim's shirt off. Hannah, chill.
He's not infected.
But I thought he was biting you.
He's kissing her. You stoned.
It's a long story.
My god, come on, Hannah. That was cheesy.
You killed all my boys.
Wait.
What a way to start this. But Jim is gut shot? And Henry's dead just like that. You killed all my boys. He killed all his boys.
The gates are locked!
Drive through.
Fucking do it!
Fucking do it. Well, 28 days later? No. What? Again? Oh.
Not the curtains as well.
I didn't hear what he said, but I'm pausing there. What was with that shot, though? That was startling. Like an upside down field with the word hell written, and then he wakes up. I guess it's like it's frightening but beautiful. I literally have to do 2 minutes today because I went over a couple days just sewing. He's pulling out some shit. And we hear a jet or something. Oh. Oh, he's starving. They're all starving. Wow, they really hit the jackpot. But they're doing well. Well, she's sewing like a big ass thing.
It looked alright in this, you know?
Like an SOS thing.
It's coming.
Oh, the jet? Oh. Oh, so he knows. He didn't just wake up. Thank you for doing this with me. Day 28, August 9th. We did it. Don't know what we did, but we did it. Gonna finish this movie now.
You've definitely
And
heard that,
they definitely heard it. They're rolling out this. Oh, the fighter jet overhead?
Go.
Oh, yeah. Hello. Not hell. There's no way he didn't see that. He was right there. Guy's an introvert, he don't give a fuck. Oh, this time. It doesn't matter. They're happy regardless. Huh. 28 days from now, everything could be the same, they'd still be happy. Huh.
So, there was an incident. I was on my bike, as you do, delivering a message. So I don't know if you guys have looked outside or watched the news, but it's terrifying out there. And people are mad. My buddy, who works at a hospital, actually stole this from me. A crime I did not ask him to commit. So, for the sake of his job, he will remain anonymous. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's not 28 days later. I thought about waiting 28 days to record this part of the video, but this video is ridiculous enough. It's been like 8 days since I recorded that last part of the reaction. In retrospect, I kind of regret this video, if I'm being honest, because this was a dumb way to watch a movie. I guess some people probably think reaction videos in general are a dumb way to experience a movie, but this kills immersion for sure. And maybe some people might even consider or see this as a way of disrespecting the film, which is something I didn't mean to do. I tried. I tried to think of it as mini conversations I had every day with you or myself, this film. Because we do remember those tiny conversations and interactions, the ones we have at work, the ones we have in school. Hell, I think of conversations or awkward interactions I had 20 years ago, and then I'm like, fuck, why did I say that? I could have said something so much better, and now we'd be married. Stupid little things that are profound for no reason. They stick with us. But I didn't record the same time every day, and I was sick at one point. I didn't want to be on camera, so that might mess with tone and consistency of it all. I'll probably upload this and then just sporadically edit it down because it's long. This was a ridiculous gimmick. Regardless, it was an exercise in patience, which is something I notoriously have very little of. As for the film, ignoring any plot holes that revolve around Jim's survival in the hospital or the world changing so much in 28 days, I think this film more than holds up. Having come out in 2002 in the zombie/infected genre, evolving a lot since then. I will say that there are a lot of ideas that have been fleshed out and better capitalized upon in newer projects, which is only natural if you look at this film as like a benchmark for the genre, a founding father, at least in regards to contemporary entries, more contemporary. But this film still does a lot that other films haven't even come close to or done. For starters, and clearly I remembered next to nothing about this film going into it, I didn't expect a happy ending, which is a testament to how well this film balances its variety of tones, from happy and beautiful and blissful to horrific, which I guess lends credence to the idea that with art, just because something is dark or starts dark doesn't mean it has to stay dark or end dark. It can fluctuate and be an amalgamation of a bunch of different things all at once. That said, that's one of the reasons I tend to steer away from horror usually, because horror, it's hard to do good horror because a lot of horror films just try to be that one thing. And that's fine if that's what you're in the mood for. But everything that happens here is influenced, hurt, elevated by Danny Boyle's decision to use like low quality digital cameras. I don't know if that was a decision or something that was just a byproduct of the time. What he had available to him, budget-wise, it feels intentional because everything about this film is more intimate and gritty. The DVD I had didn't help any of it. This DVD sucks. It froze so many times. I will say that the infected in this are some of the best I've seen. The Last of Us probably has the most creative infected, but it doesn't get much better than raged out humans with red eyes. It's like baseline good infected. It's a little above baseline, but it's just good and good zombies. And the film's setup is perfect. It's like the best setup ever, which is probably why Robert Kirkman thought of it too. And the decision to show the city abandoned, which is also a Walking Dead thing, with London being abandoned like that, it allows your mind to run wild. It's a lot creepier because if everything's destroyed and you see bodies everywhere, you kind of just think war, bombs, But this, it's like, if you didn't know what the movie was about, if you went in blind, you would be like, you're meant to have that same feeling of terror as Jim. I talked about Jim being a surrogate for the audience, which is why, if you think of it that way, I think the ending of the movie makes more sense. And I'll get to that because obviously I mentioned some issues with his shift, but I do think it works. Because to go from the beginning to the bloody showdown at the compound, it does, the pacing, it works perfectly, which is surprising given everything it does, this movie, in regards to tone. We go from having picnics in the English countryside to this like monster movie sequence at the end with Jim being the monster. He embraces rage, but he's not infected. Not only is that cool, but it's in line with the main theme, I think, of 28 Days Later. One of the main themes, which is that people are what you have to fear in the apocalypse, irrespective of what the more obvious danger is, the danger that which made society collapse. The real monsters are humanity when society breaks down, because well, there's so many bad people in this world that are kept in line by our institutions, moral scaffolding, theology, whatever it may be. It's a trope that you see coming, but it's a trope that this film does really well. And it's a trope we're introduced in probably one of the more darker ways. We don't meet any like bandits on the road or anything. We meet these soldiers that we're meant to trust, who want sex slaves, which is something that's not even, I don't know, it's not really explored that often in the apocalyptic genre, but it's something, it's probably the most terrifying and unfortunately realistic thing. And I know I said in my reaction that Jim's shift is kind of unbelievable, but I am a fan of a good old-fashioned adrenaline makeover, showing what human beings are capable of when they are feral? Am I saying that word right? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm the Binge Buffoon. I don't have to get things right. At the time when I was watching it, and this is not a gender roles thing, so don't get political or do anything like that. I was merely reacting based upon the fact that I thought it would make more sense if Selena, who has already been shown to be a badass and strong, was the one to Hulk out and go back for Jim. Something she said she would never do. Yes, she did get that character arc, and we assume that she would now go back for him. But we didn't actually see that. Instead, and now that I think about this, it does work, and I like it. The film showed how the world turned Jim, the world as it is now, turned Jim into the kind of man he needed to be, or needs to be, in order to protect his tribe. Which is something we've seen time and time again in this genre, especially in newer projects. Characters like Rick Grimes and Joel Miller have to just become savages in order to survive and protect theirs, the ones they love. Also, I've seen a theory that states that Henry and company, or maybe not Henry, but some of the soldiers in his company aren't actually soldiers, which would make sense given how easily Jim is able to dispose of them. Maybe some of them are soldiers, but maybe Henry and the others come upon people like Jim, and they're like, hey, join us. And then they become soldiers, or they act accordingly, but they're not trained in any way. Not in 28 Days. As I mentioned multiple times, the soundtrack is great in this. It's surprising and beautiful, jam-worthy, dope. The acting, I mean, there's a reason these people did or went on to are doing great things. It'll be really interesting to see if some of these actors and Danny Boyle return to this genre after all this time with 28 Months Later. I mean, what could they do with it now? And Alex Garland wrote this, and Alex Garland has gone from being a screenwriter to one of the best writer-directors in the game. Some of the ideas and concepts he's engaged is with. Ex Machina, for example, that show Devs was really good. What else has he done? That movie with Natalie Portman, but I can't remember the name. Oh, Annihilation. Men, I didn't see that new one, Men. Sunshine, I never saw. Oh, he worked on Dread with Carl Urban. I liked that movie, actually. I don't think Alex would be involved with 28 Months Later, but it would be interesting to see what he does in an apocalyptic film with a story like that. Okay, so what have I learned over these past 28 days? What has changed? Nothing. I wish I had something profound to say, but I don't. That's just life sometimes. Actually, I'll try. I'll try to say something profound in this moment. My life hasn't changed much in 28 days, but at the very least, I'm just grateful to still be here talking to you. That's kind of the point, right? We don't know what's going to happen. We could get sick or hit by a bus. Scientists could try and cure aggression by making apes watch reruns. We don't know. We just have to love one another and keep going. And occasionally push people's faces in. That's all that I have because I've spent more than enough time on this video. And no, I will never be doing this with 28 weeks later. So yeah, big love to everyone who's bored enough to join me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drive me off this platform if you must. Otherwise, like, subscribe, dislike for cathartic reasons. Drink water, stay young, and remember, don't be an idiot. Be a buffoon. Peace.